Yeah. So those are my AltSpaceVR jokes. I hope you guys appreciated those, and I want you guys to open the fuck up for your next comedian from Seaside, California. He's been on tons of badass shit. Really cool dude. Give it up for Cory Robinson. Give it up. Break some fucking controllers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate this. Appreciate all y'all taking the red pill to be here tonight. That's awesome. This is great. Man, keep it going for your host for setting this whole thing up digitally for us to be here in some way, shape, or form.
That was very nice. Very nice.
Appreciate you guys being here from all over the world. I am standing in my living room in my underwear doing comedy. This is fantastic. This is literally a dream of mine. Oh my God, I'm just drinking this in for a second. I got this super tall cowboy. This just, with the camera, there's a blue dude over there somewhere. That's just doing, yeah. Thank you, bro. You're doing so much for like race relations in this digital realm. I appreciate you and people. I'm really digging this VR thing too, man. Like I got this helmet a couple of days ago, and today I was I downloaded a couple games, and today was the first time I had some time to like really just mess around with it. And I'm playing this game called Blade and Sorcery, right? And I have to have it plugged into my PC, and I'm having fun and everything, and I got my shield and I got my spear and I'm stabbing gladiators and shit, and wow, I smacked the wall, and I like I know I hit it hard because my VR slowed down. I was like, yeah, damn, like, and the funny thing was, it didn't hurt until I took the helmet off. I don't know if digital adrenaline's a real thing, but I had it in that moment because I was still trying to like hit people with my shield like Captain America. Oh, this is dope, man. This is as tall or as thin as I'll ever be, man. Drink this shit in. This is dope. I really, man, this is the body I've always wanted. And even then, they still couldn't get my hair right. I have actual dreadlocks down to my shoulders, but this will work. That's close enough. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. My face is sweating. So like most of you guys, I've been just, in the digital realm because we can't really go anywhere, COVID and whatnot. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. Bless you. Watched a lot of Netflix. I've been trying to watch The Irishman, that wonderful De Niro Scorsese movie. I started watching it in February and I just finished yesterday. That movie is long as shit, y'all. Seriously, man. The Irishman is longer than CVS receipts. Like that movie is so damn long. Like there's a scene in this movie, or there's a couple scenes in this movie where they have like this vignette. Instead of trying to tell everybody's backstory, they'll just be like, they'll show the guy and then they'll have like his name and like when he died. It'd be like Peter Ciparelli died in 1974, blown up in his car. Ray Pizzicato died in 1980, shot 15 times in the face. The Irishman is so long. If you keep watching that movie, at some point you're gonna see one that says Ray Donovan died 2019 editing this movie. Oh man, we are stuck here because of COVID, and I don't want to get too political. That's what my Facebook page is for. But I have this one political thing that I saw recently. I was watching the news and I saw this interview with one of the Bush aides, the last Bush, and he was talking about how poorly mishandled this administration has handled the plague, and no matter how you call it, COVID is now Trump's plague. Now I'm a comedian and I have a marketing background. I just thought immediately that was a golden opportunity missed to call it a tandemic. I had a couple other ones. If you don't like them, we call it a Kofifer. You know what I mean? Small hand Spocks. Yeah. Diabetes. Or a more fun way, contracting gonorrhea. All right. Been watching a lot of sports. I'm a huge sports fan, which is making this very hard. I'm glad that the NBA is back. It's awesome. Hallelujah. The NBA is back. I have something to watch. I was scared at first, but then everybody in the NBA tested negative for COVID. That was awesome. I was worried though. I was scared it wasn't going to work because the NBA bubble relies on 300 NBA players keeping their dick in their pants for 3 months, and that shit is destined to fail. I was like, this is going to fail catastrophically. And like a couple days before the bubble was set to open, Instagram thought he posted on Twitter that she had already been invited to the bubble by, can I say, can I do 3 with this hand? 3 different NBA players. This joke is 5. Actually, 3. There we go. And so the fact that she had already got invited by 3 different guys, and I was like, ah, shit, this is destined to fail. Also, I knew that she was a rookie Instagram thought, because if she is a professional, they're already in Orlando dressed as security, cooks, waitresses, front desk. As soon as Damian Lillard opens his front door, housekeeping. I'm curious how that looks in VR. And God bless the NBA for being able to hold it together for this long, because ESPN was struggling. Oh my God. They had no sports to report for 3 months. They had nothing to do. I watched Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman argue about NBA 2K for 3 hours the other day. They are struggling at ESPN, man. I watched marble racing for about 2 weeks. I lost $250 gambling on marble racing over 2 weeks. And if you're curious what marble racing is, I just explained it.
Oh my.
Take a marble, whichever one gets to the bottom first. That's how bad ESPN got. They were going to display Magic the Gathering. God damn it, man. Call of Duty was actually on on SportsCenter. I was like, I have a chance to be on SportsCenter. Oh God, it's hot under this mask, I'm telling you. I'm glad the 4 of y'all up here are enjoying it. The rest of y'all are emoting. That's cool. I'm gonna pretend this is just like an open mic where I have 4 people laughing and everybody else standing mute. Still works for me. Still works for me. It's good to be here in the digital realm, because I live in South Central Los Angeles on the corner of Crip and MS-13. I know that for a fact because they wrote it on my house. In fact, you know you live in a bad neighborhood when you go to the grocery store in the middle of the night and there's a little girl selling Girl Scout cookies out front for $15 a gram. There's a stone over there that love that joke. That's right. I smoke weed. I think weed should be legal, and in some cases, absolutely mandatory. Yeah. Especially now that we're all stuck at home. That's the easiest way to not get in any fucking problems. That's the best thing about weed. You know what you ain't gonna do. You know what I mean? It involves anything outside the perimeter of my Xbox and my bong. It's not getting fucking done. I'll tell you that right now. Show me a dude in his boxer shorts with a bag of Cheetos in one hand, a bag of weed in the other, and I'll show you somebody's not committing any violent crimes towards anyone for 2 to 4 hours, okay? That dude is sedated. And I do think weed should be mandatory, man, because we live in the United States of America. We have 5% of the world's population, 25% of the world's prison population, right? You got a lot of violent people here for whatever reason. I think we should be prescribing them the strongest strains of marijuana we got, so they don't have the energy to get in any shit when they get out of jail. Now, who's with me? There you go. Like I said, I live in South Central, man. We got, like, I know we made it far as a society. We got gangbangers standing on the block, like, hey, man, ain't that the Bloods over there? Oh shit, ain't that Jack in the Box? Fuck them, they in a different drive-through, dog. We good. By the way, this is just a public service announcement. You know you have a problem when you go to Jack in the Box sober, right? I'm just telling you. Not even a joke, just something I realized is observation. All right. I love weed. I love the fact that weed doesn't have any side effects. Everything that happens to me when I'm high is exactly what I want it to happen. Happy, hungry, sleepy. That's exactly how I try to spend every weekend I get. You throw in horny, that's a great 2 days. You feel me? I hate all those drugs out there that are legal and the side effects are way worse than what you came for as your symptoms in the first place, man. I remember one time I was watching TV and there was this drug that is definitely off the shelves by now because it's one of those drugs like here in America, we have this problem with the FDA where like we'll let just about anything through and then you'll see a commercial late at night on the infomercial like, did you or a loved one take trazeptafran and now you're dead? Yeah, one of those type of deals, right? Okay, so this drug was called Flomax. It was for older gentlemen with large prostates, have trouble peeing. Now, the side effects of this drug were runny nose, dizziness, and decrease in semen. As soon as I heard that, I was like, dear God, please don't let these symptoms be related. Because if I got a decrease in semen, where does runny nose come from all of a sudden? Because what I'm thinking is, no wonder I'm dizzy. Jesus Christ, man. I'm no doctor, but if you route my nuts to my nose, I might be the slightest bit lightheaded. I don't know. You know? And when that drug was out, it was real easy to tell who was on Flomax. Every time they sneeze, they have an orgasm. Yes, Jesus. Hallelujah. Oh, man. I hate that it's hard to get a good job because of drug testing. It's getting better now. I hate when you have a bad job and they still want to drug test your ass. If you make less than $15 an hour, you should be encouraged to smoke weed so you don't see how bad your financial situation really is. You feel me? Remember when I had a shitty job in college, man? I had to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. Now, I'm not a morning person. At 6:30 in the morning, my eyes are going to be red. Well, digitally, I made them red in here. Can you see? Anyway. 6:30 in the morning, my eyes are going to be red. But I was high. So coming to work, my boss takes one look, one whiff of me. He's like, Cory, are you high? I'm like, let me explain something to you. I'm 26 years old. I'm still in college. I'm working a coffee shop. Of course I'm high. What the fuck do you think? Everybody that works here is high, man. I bought my weed from the barista. Seriously, man, my job is to pour lattes, listen to Michael Bolton for 6 hours straight on a loop. You think I'm gonna do that shit sober? Seriously? I'm in here every day in a wonderful mood, day in, day out. My drawers never off. Customers love me. For those reasons alone, you should buy me a sack. Seriously, smoke me out. Come on, for real. I got 5. I'm not blowing up a Starbucks today. Who's with me? Then he tried to get smart with me. He's like, Cory, you do know this is a smoke-free facility, don't you? I'm like, yeah, that's why I got high in my car on the drive over here. Come on now. 25 feet from the building. I'm just laughing at myself, fake pointing. This is gonna look great on YouTube. Oh, man. Man. I've recently got into edibles because I don't have shit to do anymore. And honestly, folks, if you're gonna do any kind of drug, that's the best situation to do it is when you don't have shit to do. Seriously. Every drug is fine if you don't have anything to do for the next 24 hours. Unless it's meth. Clear out a week. Anyway. Don't do that. Anyway. I like edibles. They're a lot of fun, but they're not like smoking. It takes a while for them to kick in, about an hour, hour and a half. So, plan your day accordingly. And whatever you do, do not use your edibles to cure the munchies. You'll get caught in what I like to call the marijuana infinity cycle. Yeah, so when you eat a brownie, get high and get the munchies. So you eat a brownie, get high and get the munchies. So you eat a brownie, get high and get the munchies. So you eat another brownie, get high, and then it's Thursday. I lost all of April like that. All right. And I gotta be careful, man, because like I've recently got into making my own butter. Like I'll get the shake and make like butter, and I made my butter way too strong, man, because my girlfriend makes the all the cakes and stuff, the confections, and I made the butter too strong, and we made some brownies. Went to sleep, woke up the next morning, had a trail of ants passed out on the kitchen counter. I was like, God damn, this shit works better than Raid. I hope they took it back to the nest. Oh man. In LA, we have weed stores on every corner. That's how we deal with the traffic and the violence. It's awesome. I can't wait for weed to get to more mainstream stores like Costco. Because then I can buy my marijuana in the quantity that I require. You know what I'm saying? All right, bring it in, fellas. Beep, 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 beep. Sweet, I'm good for the week. Appreciate you. First time I went to a cannabis club, I felt like I was a kid in a candy store. And I was high at that time, so I felt like I was in Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, right? Dude behind the counter was really short, had a bad tan, thought his Oompa Loompa could have just been Filipino. And because I was high, everything he said sounded like he was singing it to me. Like I walk in the store, he hops up. If you like to smoke cannabis, we have several ways to do it. Bake yourself a cake and chew it, or twist up a joint. There's nothing to it. And he really did the jazz hands. That's why I'm leaving it up here like this for you. I was like, I'll take 2 bags of that shit, Spirit Fingers, hook it up. He's like, coming right up. Oompa, loompa, doo-ba-doo-doo. I have a bag of chronic for you. Oh, God, this is so fun. So I take this shit home, I roll it up, smoke it, 15. It was actually, oh, by the way, you know how like when you go to the cannabis club, those of you who've been there, they have all their weed has titles, Grape Ape, Purple Urkel, you know, Bubba Kush, whatever. This stuff was actually called Willy Wonka, right? I took it home, rolled it up, smoked it. 15 minutes later, I'm licking the wallpaper off my house, man. My girlfriend walks in like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm over here like, yo, the snozberries taste like snozberries. I just realized I can't make faces. Oh, shit. How am I doing on time? I can't really see. Oh, cool. Oh, man. What else should I tell y'all about? I was talking about weed. I get sidetracked from time to time. I mentioned my girlfriend. I'm in a very happy relationship. I love my girlfriend very much because she tells me every day. Actually, she threatens me like, you love me, don't you? I'm like, yes, I do. Oh, man, I've been doing a lot of Zoom shows lately. And I do this bit where I have a green screen, so it looks like I'm like, you know, behind a weather channel or like a brick wall or whatever. And then I take the green screen off to show that I was in my man cave, but it's actually a man corner that's literally smaller than this digital stage. Right? And my man corner is where my girlfriend has decided that's where I'm allowed to do my man shit. Man corner right here. Woman cave. Rest of the goddamn house that I'm paying for, right? And I don't complain. I just go to my little goddamn corner. I almost tripped over the couch. I knew that was gonna happen at some point. And I sit there, play my video games, turn on my VR, punch the wall, and get on my special websites. Everything's great right there, right? I have no problems. I have no complaints. I just don't understand how this little demure woman who I outweigh by over 100 pounds, I'm so terrified of. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, like, you know, a jab cross and be over with, but you know, like I still have to wake up dead. My girlfriend's from Inglewood. She don't play that shit. And it's a psychological warfare that all women use on us, to be honest with you. You know, Like I play Call of Duty. I was playing this gladiator game today. I do kickboxing and shit to stay in shape. You know what my girlfriend does to intimidate me? She watches nothing but Netflix murder documentaries. Anybody else? Anybody else have this problem besides myself? Do you hear how she just laughed? Oh, God damn it. She, bro, I'm just looking at a digital version of y'all, but she is plotting on you. Run. And I know because mine is plotting on me. Where you gonna go? Oh shit, this is awesome. Oh, all she watches is Netflix murder documentaries, man. It's ridiculous. She knows 72 ways to kill me and get away with it. Every time she comes back from Target with cleaning supplies, I'm nervous as shit. Bleach, gloves, trash bags. Bitch, what are you up to? She got the same plastic from Dexter. I'm like, deuces. Oh, God. So I just let her have the rest of the house. Stay in my man corner. And the funny thing is, like, I was barely here. Like, I got a day job, so I'm gone 9 to 5. And before that, I was a comic, so I was on the road a lot. And I didn't really care. Like, she could have the rest of the house because I'm barely there. But, like, I realized there was a man cave of mine that I didn't realize I had, and that was the bathroom, right? And it wasn't because it was like all set up like manly or anything like that. No, it was just because like everything was set the way I liked it. And I came home one day from the road and it looked like the Easter Bunny threw up in there. You know what I mean? Like pink and teal and frilly and all that stuff, right? But I didn't care how it looked, right? When I sit down on the toilet, it's much warmer. But now like now it's like she moved all her shit in the way and moved mine someplace. And long story short, y'all, I took a shower with douche the other day. Yeah, it's not how you think. Some weird things happen when you shower with douche. First of all, I never felt so fresh. Oh my goodness. Just walking down the street, just whistling and stuff, and with my mouth closed. What the? Where's that coming from? But the side effect to taking a shower with douche is if you shower with douche, you adopt douchey characteristics. You know what I mean? You shower with douche, you turn into a douchebag. You know what I mean? Like I shower with douche. Like by noon, I had leased a BMW. I started vaping. One shut the fuck up about CrossFit. I grew a man bun. It's ridiculous. I learned a vocabulary word now that my girlfriend has rearranged the bathroom. Fellas, pay attention to this one. It's called exfoliating scrub. Yeah. That's soap with rocks in it, guys. That's soap with rocks in it. Yeah. I found it out the hard way about a week ago when I almost sanded my balls off in the shower. Yeah. Do I have balls? Yeah. It's messed up because it says all this nice stuff on the package, like gluten-free, animal safe, and not animal tested. And it doesn't say anything on there that says caution, we're turning your washcloth into sandpaper. It never says that shit. I'm sure I'm getting close to my time, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit of advice, guys in the crowd, real quick. Ladies, you can tune out on this one. This is some advice that my grandfather gave me. My grandfather is 92 years old. 92 years old, man. And he has been married 6 times.
Oh.
6. No, wait. 6. You know why my grandfather is 92 years old? Because he got divorced 7 times. He made it. This man has made every mistake with women there are. And so whenever I have a problem, I go to him. And I'm like I remember me and my girlfriend were trying to lose weight. And I have a lot more weight to lose than her, and she was struggling trying to lose like
Hey.
5 pounds. She was like going crazy because she actually gained some weight. And I was talking to my granddad. I was like, "Granddad, man, what do I do, man? She's just as beautiful as damn metal. She's tripping off this 2 pounds." He's like, "Boy, calm down, calm down. I ran into this problem with your grandmother back in the 70s. Which grandmother, Granddad? Shut your ass up, boy." Uh, here's what you do. Here's what you do. If your wife ever thinks she's putting on too much weight, you put on this particular diet plan. You tell her to walk 6 miles in the morning and 6 miles at night. So that way, in 7 days, that one will be 42 miles away and somebody else's problem entirely. Thank y'all so much. My Venmo is at Cory Showtime. Thank you. Take care.
Yay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Rock
Brendan.
your
That's
shoulders and clap your fucking
Money's
hands, dude, for Cory over there, dude. Hell yeah, man. That was awesome, dude. You guys having fun? Was that fun? I had a really good time. I was